Wondering what all these conversations were about. Vampire Knight. Yeah, I mean, Menos might spawn in Crypt, but he can spawn in depths. He can spawn in vaults. He's not really an issue. I mean, as you saw, I took him out pretty easily, but it's reasonable if you saw what I saw when I went in there to avoid going any further. That's perfectly reasonable, but I'm obviously not too concerned because this character's really strong. Oh yeah, you would do that, wouldn't you, buddy? Yeah, I don't know why to single out like Crypt as like some particularly. Is the implication you're going to die there? Because you shouldn't be doing anything that's going to get you killed. Now, you can totally win a game without the extra XP. I'm not claiming that it's necessary. Often if I have a character that's moderately weak, I will really look to do Crypt because it's just a nice way to just make the character stronger without any risk, really. If you want to win like really quickly, if your goal is to like, anything about real time or turn count or stuff like that, I could totally see skipping it, but I don't really care about that stuff. I hear that advice just given out a lot, like, oh, don't do Crypt. It's like, why? Are you scared of it? Or, I mean, if you don't like it, that's perfectly reasonable. Just like I don't have fun doing it because, like, let's be honest, it's not the most amazing branch in the world to clear, but it's kind of fun, I find. I mean, it's just pretty easy monsters, got some good monster variety. These things hit for more damage than you might think. Really wish I had Oh yeah, Torment, you hardly even encounter much Torment in this branch. Like, the only thing that torments you here for the most part are Curse Skulls, and they're not a thing that worries me too much. I probably get tormented as much in Crypt as I do in Zod, thanks to how common Curse Toes seem to be. And the only other thing that has Torment is something like Blade Ghosts, which is sort of Torment. And yeah, they can be a little bit of a pain, but you also fight those in depth, so it's not like you may be fighting a few more of them. Really nice branch to do if you have Dispel Undead, which I do, but I don't have it. I have too many. Oh, well, what do you know? What do you know? I can go memorize that spell. Pretty handy for... Oh, I have a Staff of Death. Oh, my spell power is like... This guy's susceptible, right? Oh, the ultimate combo. It's devastating. BVC. Oh. Really? That was unfortunate. Two miscasts in a row. This is another reason why this branch is so easy. If you have Dispel Undead, it's like everything is just falls over almost. I'm all out of MPs. No thanks. Who we at Evo? 14, getting there. What I need is the Staff of Energy. Yeah, 10 CBOEs and of course 0 Staffs of Energy. Don't like using CBOE at all without the staff. I would consider using it, but these guys, well, they might get Evo high enough. It's like, it starts to get really good around, I feel like 18. It's probably decent enough at 15, but you're gonna have a fair amount of drains. I do have a ton of curing, that's helpful at least. I should be using Sublime actually. I should have used it in that situation. I forgot. That's an easy thing to forget. One shot of Vampire Mage. Look at that. What a difficult branch Crypt is. You're way too late. Yeah, Elf 3 is gonna be was way scarier than I'm sure Crypt 3 will be. Didn't really have any close calls on Elf 3, but sort of, kinda. Usually at some point during Elf 3, I regret doing Elf 3 in the first place. This is pretty cool. Oh, thanks for the follow. Heck Priest. Wonder who that could be. Wonder which notable crawl personality would call themselves Heck Priest. Huh. Oh, I did it. And I sort of regretted it, but I know when I'm doing something that's like, this is a little risky, but it's fine. It's that sort of thing. If you like Zerg, to put yourself in the crypt mentality, that's what you should think. I would say though, in all seriousness, if you have a weaker character, the XP from crypt is actually valuable, straight up. It's good. Like stronger characters, like, you know, you can do whatever. Like you don't need to spend time doing crypt. And this is a strong character, really. I also partially did it for Jeepicus, who was around earlier, who wasn't sure about it. Although he might have gone and done it actually. Staff of Death does not work on this guy. You might think he is undead, but he's not. Oh, there he is. Can't raise dead. Well, you don't need a raise dead. If you do, you have Dispel Undead. Dispel Undead is like undodgeable, high damage. I mean, it's just really good versus literally, well, not literally, but nearly every monster. The only thing that it doesn't work on is like, yeah, the random Soul Eater, Deep Elf Death Mage. Yeah. Well, you don't need that spell. It's just particularly handy. Good spells, Bolt of Fire, stuff like that. I mean, most of the undead monsters are pretty trash, to be honest. Vampire Knights, you gotta watch out for. Ancient Champions, those guys can push out some. Death Knights by now are just pushovers. The only thing about Death Knights is that they have agony. So if you have poor MR, that can get you. But I would say more Flayed Ghosts because you don't resist the stuff that they do. So you have to manage that carefully. And yeah, if you run into a Cursed Skull, don't underestimate it. Iron Giant, Skeleton. It's pretty flavorful. What is this level? This map? Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about Death Knights. Just the Ancient Champions, Vampire Knights. Those are just because they put out basic damage. Like Vampire Knights also have paralysis, and they just have really good melee. They can complicate things a little bit with going invis, depending on what you're using, whether you have C invis. And Ancient Champions, they can have like Iron Shot. Yeah, they have spell sets. Yeah, and they haste. Ghouls are they're just like, yeah, Jiangshi can put out a little bit of damage. I mean, there's some stuff with some decent melee damage. There's just nothing really all that scary. Oh, look at what it is. Jeepicus. Now look at this Jeepicus. Do you get what this is with this map? Do you get the motif of this map? There's a subtle theme at work here. A sort of artistic nod, if you will. If you look carefully, you can see it. Pirate theme? means don't go there ever. There's some spooky stuff in here. There's a profane servitor in this one, I think. But those are like, whatever. Swear to God, I'm more scared of like Deva than I am of a profane servitor, probably. Although I think profanes do have more HP, but... Oh, good luck. It's always spooky the first time you do it. And then after a while you're just like, oh, I gotta do Zod. Still sort of spooky, but sort of a spooky dread. Or, it's not the word I was looking for, like spooky tedium. Yep, it's a Mooney. It's not the first person to have done that. Stealth skill to 15, where's Dynast? He approves. Opens up the game, he would say. Really ties the game together, does it not? The stealth skill? I don't know why I did that. He's giving secret tech. Max spell power to spell. Don't even mess with me. Oh, you undead trash. Whoops. So yeah, this central vault has just tons of monsters. Just basically lure them through this choke point, for the most part, after you've cleared out the side areas for this particular map. It's like any other level. Don't rush into where all the giant floods of oh, I have Bolt of Fire, don't I? What is this, a remix of this song? It's a weird recording of it. Huh, I guess that's the recording that I have though. It sounds slow. This is one of my favorite Game Boy tracks. But I don't like this recording. Maybe it's just the way it sounds on this headset. Not my favorite Game Boy game. This game is kind of annoying. Slowest moving vampire hunter ever. Vampire would just walk away briskly and escape if he encountered this vampire hunter. Yeah, I don't like play Game Boy games a lot. I just played, I owned this one I think at one point, and it was fun in its own way. It's just not that great of a game, but this song from it is really good. I can't really think of Game Boy games that really stand out. That Final Fantasy Adventure was really cool, and the Final Fantasy games in general were kind of fun if you like JRPG stuff. Not games that I would play today, but at the time they were neat. Jeez, we're never gonna get into this trove, man. By the time we do, it's gonna be Depths 5. Oh yeah, Gargoyle's Quest. That is a really good game. That's actually really cool. They made a sequel called, well, it was just Gargoyle's Quest 2. It had a subtitle, but it's a neat game too. Wow. Got some human monsters here. Yeah, I think I've heard that actually, Ofex. Oh, why would you do that? Is he still being constricted? Nice. I guess you're kind of useful. What are we doing? I think we can drop the zombie hands. This is when I cast Sublime. Watch this. Look at that MP restoration. Amazing. Oh, yeah, that's what I forgot to do earlier. The Sublime Power Play. If this was an e-gaming tournament, this is when one of the announcers would say, "That's the play right there. I think that just won the match." Except they'd probably say it in a more exciting way. Gamma Funk just pulled out all the stops right there. He put it all on the line. He cast Sublimation of Blood. That MP restore was huge. He's back in it. I can't believe this turnaround, Tom. Can you? Yeah, Mike, nobody expected this. They knew he was going to use necromancy spells, but nobody expected Sublime. Huge play. Oh, the necrophages. Now they're sending in the real heavies. Very flavorful grunt. The necrophage army with the rotting attacks. And rot your HP down to 0. You got me, grunt. That's why Zerg is so scared of Crypt. He doesn't want to fight the necrophages. Yeah. Even one max HP loss can be the difference between winning or losing. Rotting is not a thing that works too well in this game. Okay, are you guys ever going to leave this vault, or? Oh, this works. Okay, that's what I thought. Still more nasty stuff in here. Just trying to get it to come out. That's basically what this vault is about. Because it gives you so many like easy choke points that although there's nasty stuff inside, it's so easy to set up what you want. I forget like what's the final boss thing. I think there's a profane servitor, but I'm not sure. Oh, you would do that. You would walk away every time I walk forward. Yeah, that's what I was remembering, but it's been a while since I've done this. Large bomb. Spooky. Look at all that stuff. Who wouldn't want more Randards? Yeah, I'm sure it varies. I don't actually remember fully what all possible. Like there's these little side areas here where there's stuff. It's mostly these chambers right here. Yeah, there's the... Too bad none of these guys... What do you resist, my friend? Not fire. Here we go again. He did it again. Look at that Sublime, man. That was a lot of MP for not all that much HP. I don't know if that was video game music or not. Ah, damn it. Oh well, I can go back. A lot of flayed ghosts in this map. I assume that's a game. I don't actually know what that is. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, it was great atmospheric music. This is the Mikey power combo right here. Sublime and regen. You hit him, it's a 1-2 punch. I think I used to do this at some point a long time ago. I would use the spell more. I used it a bunch when I was doing those like summoner speed runs. But that was actually more on chunks, because then you would have to rest off and that would waste turns. Oh, hello. Guess I put that ring on at like the perfect time. Huh. That was not a... Oh, did I miscast it? Interesting. I only got one. The heck? I've never heard a rendition like that for the song. It's done on like the... looks like the Genesis chip. Freekill has the ultimate video game. He's a video game music DJ, basically. Bone Dragon. This will be the ultimate test. Oh wow, look at what we found. Very flavorful. Look at that. Just some Dispel Undead and some zombie hands. That's all it took. Where are you, Mr. Lich? Down he goes. The Ascent. Doesn't compete too well with 8SH, really. Got some convenient resistances. Guess I could sort of hold on to that if I wanted to, but don't really see. Yeah, this sounds like a Sega shmup. Wow. Big int. There's the minus tele ring for Zod. Pretty handy. Actually, I have 0 resistance pods. Well, this guy, what is his... I mean, he has all the conjurations he wants. He can just straight up kill the vault just fine. Be a little bit slow going since it'd have to be like, you know, Iron Shot with honestly not that good spell power, even with an enhancer. OD would probably be castable by then. This is a character, well, you can't really get any. It's super convenient if you can get like the big translocation spells, but that's not going to happen. It's just, I'm not really sure. I haven't actually thought about that. We'll see. Since I don't exactly know what XL will probably be 25 or so. Probably have skills at, I would guess, like 15, 16 maybe. So at that point, actually, spell power for Iron Shot will be pretty decent. Possibly I could even cast LCS, and if I can do that, then it's just straight up kill everything, really. Shouldn't be too bad. 8 hours. Another 12-hour ascension. That's what you do, is you don't play, you park the game for like 2 weeks and you don't play it. You have to remember what the heck you're even doing. Well, I should use the click thing. Forget you can click. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. I'm going to send you guys over to Yogi the Monk, fellow roguelike RPG player. You should definitely check out his stream. He plays DCSS sometimes. He plays like an absolute maniac, but he does win sometimes. And right now he's practicing for Big 20, which is a really cool NES competition. And he's won several of these. And good shot, he'll win this one too. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I will be getting the next runes, or well, I'll be finishing up this character next stream. Oh, there he is, the man himself, Toad. He shows up right at the end. That's such timing, Toad. Well, we're going to send Toad along with the rest of you over to Yogi. And yeah, we'll finish this guy up next stream. Shouldn't be a problem. This will be hopefully win 8 if I don't screw it up. So thanks for everyone tuning in, and I'll catch you around later.